I'm doing the end of the weekend video on the combination bucket demo. I'm going to say that this thing is not what we really need. I could live without a combination bucket. Now, if I was to be buying a new machine right now and I was needing a bucket for it, then I would go with a combination bucket because you can doze with it, you can use it for grapples, you can use it for box blade, regular bucket. I mean, there's a multitude of different tasks you could do with it. There's a lot of flaws in the bucket itself for me, myself, and Dad. He noticed some things too about it. The one thing is you cannot see your cutting edges on your dozer blade, so that kind of puts some monkeys in the wrenches there. Wrenching the monkey or whatever the hell. It throws a wrench in the system, I guess you could say. You can't see your cutting edges, so you don't know how deep you're cutting. The thing of this one is, it's used, so basically it is a little bit wore out. The hoses are jacked up. As you can see, there's a straight coupler and then a 45 or 90 coupler there. And the hoses are too damn short, but of course this is a used bucket. For the money to buy a brand new one, I could go buy at least 3 flat bottom buckets that we actually really need. We really need just a regular flat bottom, heavy duty flat bottom bucket, because we do a lot of finish work, and the tooth bucket ain't very good for finish work. So that's my thought on the bucket. This is nothing that we're going to be purchasing. We just want to try one out. I mean, it didn't hurt to do anything like this. 2 other pieces of equipment I'm going to ask about while I'm there probably tomorrow, because we're running this back tomorrow. Is a dozer blade and an auger. I want to try a dozer blade out just because of it being a 6-wood blade. That would probably nothing. I'd just like to try one out. It'd be nothing that I'd probably purchase, but I'd like to try one out. But a flat bottom bucket is definitely in the future for probably a month, probably a couple months before we get ready to do it. But we definitely need a different bucket. And an auger is something else we're going to need, but that might be next year if we get ready to do that, because we really ain't in need of an auger right now, but definitely next year we're going to need an auger, because we'll be probably setting a lot of fence posts. So we definitely plan and try out stuff before we definitely go buy stuff. Of course, the excavator bucket, don't worry about that. That was on the trailer, and we got it to go get the bucket the other day, and we just left it on here. What was the one guy asked what I was doing with all that brush, just stacking it up. This thing is good for a grapple. I did use it as a grapple. You kind of seen towards the end of the video. I didn't run it all the way back to the pile just because it'd be boring, because I'd be gone out of the video. So I just opened it up and laid it across there and clamped it back and curled it, and it works really good for a grapple. Box blade's good for just regular flat bottom bucket work, as it's really good for. Would highly recommend it to somebody who's just now buying a piece of equipment that needed a bucket. Definitely would advise it. Somebody who's already got one and already got a bucket, don't go get one, because I don't think it'll add any value. It'll definitely not add any value to us. Now, it might add some value to somebody else, but I would advise them that it ain't going to add that much more value than a regular bucket. If you, like I said, if you're just not getting a skid steer, then yes, but, to me, it doesn't seem like it adds any value to what you're doing. So that's kind of my thought, my take on the bucket itself. Definitely glad that the dealer let me demo it for the weekend, and definitely glad I got to try one out. I've never ran one, never got to use one at all, so this is kind of a neat experience to get to try one out. I got some other videos I'll be uploading here in a couple hours probably. I'm gonna upload at least 2 videos tonight, because I got a whole bunch more I'm gonna be uploading. But anyhow, I guess I'll say Happy Independence Day or 4th of July. Hope everybody had a safe one today. I know it kind of fell on a bad time, but it's alright, it's on Tuesday. But anyhow, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Hope you guys do enjoy the little informative walk around of the bucket itself. Don't discourage ever trying one out to anybody. If there's somebody that would like to try one out, definitely go to your local dealer and try one out, because it would be a handy piece for somebody who needed one, but it's not applicable for our farm, so we're sending her back, and we'll be getting this a flat bottom bucket. So anyhow, catch y'all on the next one.